change the mentality and you change everything. Today we are talking self-sabotage, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia. If you're new here, I've been on this keto weight loss journey for 2.5 years, and I'm on my mission, my quest to lose 100 pounds. And last time I checked, I'm roughly about 95 pounds away from my goal. And I kind of wanted to talk about this past week and self-sabotage and all the things that I'm struggling with as of to date. I found a pattern of mine that I recognize in me, that once I get really close to a goal that I have set out for myself and I've worked hard towards, and I'm on my way there and I'm getting straight to the point where I can almost touch it, I do something to self-sabotage my efforts. So case in point, I think my lowest weight I had ever gotten previously on this journey had been like 172.8 at the time. And I had been coming close, getting close to it, and I was about to hit it, and I did something to where I sabotaged myself, and I like took a week or two off and kind of like binged and went crazy and like gained 10 pounds or something like that. I see myself like right when I'm about to get close to something, I do that. And case in point, last weigh-in, well, about 2 weeks ago, I was at 168, and I was 3 pounds away from hitting that 100-pound milestone. Like I was like, oh, maybe by next week, definitely by Christmas. Like I was on my goal streak, my focus, and it was there. And then I don't know if it was an excuse of mine or what, but the whole doing the 1 meal a day and the fasting for 20 hours, it was working for me. And I had been doing it, seeing results every time I ate 1 meal a day. You know, by the end of that week, I was down another pound or down another 1.5 pounds or something. So I was just seeing the results too well to not continue it. And I'd done it probably about 4 weeks in a row. And then I hit a wall. Like, I don't know if it's the holidays or just doing the same thing over and over again, but it made me feel restricted. And if you saw my video from last week, you saw that I started to like waver a little bit last week. We were going out to eat and we were drinking beers, and I found myself munching on the chips and ordering non-keto appetizers and indulging on all those things because I feel like, well, you know, I've done so well. I've gotten this far. It's okay to have some fried pickles. It's okay to have some fried mozzarella sticks. What's a couple of tortilla chips? And when you do that once every so often, it's not a big deal. But our problem was we were going like Thursday, then Friday, then Saturday, then Sunday, maybe not Monday, but we went somewhere Tuesday. You know what I mean? It was just, it made me realize that one of the lessons I've learned early on in this journey is the habits are what shape your success, your outcome. So it's what you do consistently is what your progress will be. So if I consistently stay the course, if I consistently eat keto, if I consistently eat 1 meal a day, if I consistently intermittent fast, if I consistently do these things, then I'm going to see positive results. If I consistently cheat, if I consistently drink alcohol and beer every day, if I consistently treat myself to, you know, keto treats, if I consistently allow myself an off keto moment consistently, then the result is going to be me stalling or me gaining. So that being said, this week was a cluster. I knew I was going to give myself a week off, and boy, did I give myself the week off. I didn't film anything. I didn't write anything down. I didn't track anything. I wasn't really caring about any of the rules that I had previously set upon myself, which I knew that I was going to take the week off. But what I found myself doing this week was definitely eating when I wasn't hungry, just because I could, because I wasn't fasting or doing one meal a day. So it's like, hey, if I can have my coffee at 8 a.m., I'm going to have my coffee at 8 a.m. If I'm going to eat a second meal today, I can. There's no rules this week. If I want to drink beer on a Tuesday, for lunch, I can. There's no rules this week. So I kind of indulged and took advantage of my off week this week and just went not off the rails, but kind of not anywhere near the rails. So I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. But, when I'm looking at the number and I stood on the scale today because I did want to weigh in today and compare it to the last week and compare it to the week before so I can kind of see how everything is going, that's when I realized, like, wow, every time you get really close to that goal, you do something to kind of make yourself go backwards 10 steps. So I was 3 steps away from that goal, 3 pounds away from that goal that I pushed myself back. So for the weigh-in this week. So last week, before I kind of went off the rails, I was sitting pretty good last Thursday at 170.6. So it only been 2.5 pound gain from that low. And it was Thanksgiving week, and I had gotten off on Thanksgiving, and I was trying to get back on, and it was just a little bit of a struggle after that. But I had been at 170.6 before we went out to eat, and the weekend came and went, and so I shot back up, and I was at 173.8. Last week's weigh-in was 173.0. So that is a gain of 5 pounds from last week. Then this week, with living my best keto life, I had been going up and up. So I still weighed myself. Friday was 173. Then I weighed myself on Saturday, and it was 174. Then I weighed myself on Sunday, and it was 174.2. Then Monday was 174.8. Then Tuesday was 174. No, and then I didn't weigh myself until today, and it's 174.4. So I have a gain of 1.4 pounds from last Friday and an overall gain of 6.4 pounds. So I was 3 pounds away from my 100 pound mark, and now I am 9 pounds away from that, almost 10 pounds, 9.4 pounds away from that milestone. So just going backwards. I know it's the holidays, and I want to indulge, and I want to go out to eat, and I want to treat myself, and I want to do all of these things that mentally I feel like I'm just tired of restricting myself. I don't know if those of you who are on a weight loss journey or a keto weight loss journey, and you go out to eat with friends, and everybody's eating chips and salsa, and everybody's ordering dessert, and they're all ordering these fruity drinks, and you have all these restrictions. And I guess it's how I'm looking at it. I see it as a restriction versus I choose not to live that way. And I have to look at it that way. It's like, no, I can. And I used to look at it that way. So I don't know what's changed recently than what I had in mind before. Because before, it wasn't like I can't have it. It was always the mindset of I don't want that. And for something happened recently that's made me feel like I can't have something, which then in turns makes me rebel against that idea and say, yes, I can, and then I have it. Versus going, I don't want to have that because that's going to make me feel a certain way, or it's not going to help me get to where I want to go, or it's a remembrance of how I used to eat before I had lost these 90 pounds, So, God, this is everything, like the mental game, the mental state, your mental health is literally everything when it comes to a weight loss journey. It's insane. It's how you look at things. And so it's crazy to me because I used to look at it a certain way, and now for some reason I'm wavering because my thought process is changing. So I'm trying to get it back to what it was without feeling like I am punishing myself or restricting myself or I'm not allowed to have something. So I just have to kind of change that mindset, relax a little bit. I think the pressure of getting to that 100 pound mark too was like, oh, I need to get there and it's not getting there fast enough. So I think that aided to the stress as well. So that being said, this week is done. It is what it is. I'm going to have a good week next week, stay on track, make a more concerned effort, a stronger effort to stay the course and to help me take off these extra pounds that I have put on this past couple of weeks to get me back to where I was before Thanksgiving. You know, I was thinking about doing my first week on keto back again. I'm not sure. I may want to do protein sparing again. I'm not sure. I've been teetering with the idea of tracking again come January, but I know that makes me crazy sometimes. But I have a love-hate relationship. I've said it a million times with tracking, so we will see what happens with that. But for next week, I haven't decided if I'm going to do my very first week on keto because it was pretty high fat and who knows, probably high calorie. I was tracking macros. So I will pull out my journal and see if I could do what I did last week. And if not, I will probably go back to doing maybe the fasting or protein sparing or something to kind of get control of the eating because it does seem to be a little bit crazy. Like yesterday, I was munching on some broccoli with cheese at like 7:30 at night. Wasn't hungry. I just knew I had it in the fridge. I wanted to get rid of it. I didn't want to throw it out, so I'm the garbage disposal over here. So I'm over here eating it so it won't, you know, get tossed out. Change the mentality and you change everything. That is it for today, guys. I am going to let you go. Please leave me a comment. Let me know. Have you guys been struggling? What has been the biggest struggle for you? I'd love to hear about it. Post it in the comments below. If you have not subscribed already, make sure to do that now. Please, please hit the notification bell because a lot of people are not getting the notifications of the videos and they're missing them. So make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss another video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.